Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I'm actually on time today, which is crazy, right? Let's get some music started. Alright. We are going to... What on earth is going on with this camera? Alright. So, we are going to be doing Spooktober stuff. I feel like... Is this too loud for you? I don't want it to be, like, gain... Like, you know... I need to listen back to my own stream because I feel like sometimes I turn the gain up and then when I hear it back it sounds so harsh, and then sometimes I turn the gain down and then when I hear it back I'm so low. I don't know. There needs to be a balance, but if you are in the audience and you hear me, please let me know so that I can actually know technical stuff as to what's happening so I can appropriately do the things. Anyways, you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ads, let me know. Exclamation point back too, let me know that you're back. I am going to do a couple of things and then we are going to get started. So I think I kind of outlined what we're going to do. Alright, I posted. Okay. I think what I should also do is post on... Okay. Okay. I think I'm good. What I need to do is make sure this one is correct. That is very, very, very delayed. What is this? Christriders here! Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are doing sprints. We're gonna be doing some working sprints. Yes. Let's get the clocks up. I don't know if you can see me because ads, but when you come back, hopefully you can see this. Got resting time, we got sprinting time. And hopefully when you guys are back from the ads, I will be done with this stuff that I'm doing. Which I should have done before stream, but you know, I was trying to be on time, you know? Okay. Is this one done? I'm trying to figure out. It is not. All right. Hey, I miss you when you don't stream, says Crashrider. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Are you in ads? If not, I think you should be back from ads. If you're back, welcome back. Sorry that I have not been streaming. Things have been very hectic for me. I have just been trying to, you know, keep running, keep going, as I always say. There we go. All right, so if you're back from the ads, welcome back from the ads. We are doing productivity sprints today. I wanted to do some art, but we can't do the art until I do some writing because I need to write out the plans. Christ Rider also, can you hear me okay? Am I too loud? Am I too low? Is the gain too high? Please let me know. Thank you so much. Also, great to see you in the chat. Much love to you. Sorry that I have not been streaming lately. I planned to do lots more streaming this month, and it just did not work, unfortunately. But I plan to stream today and tomorrow at least. I don't know if I'm going to do any more than that, but I'm doing today and tomorrow. We are going to sprint in the server as well. If you would like to join us in the Discord server, feel free to click the link that handsome co-host has put into the chat. We are going to start a sprint for, let's do, should we do 15-5 breaks? 25 breaks. 25-5 breaks? I don't know. 15-5 is fine, I think. It's the default sprint time. Alrighty, starts on the clock, 15 minutes for all you sprinters out there. If you are doing any writing, you can. If you're doing any art, you can as well. So we did have in the server a call for like other artists if you guys want to hang out and do art. If not, it's fine. But if you do want to hang out and do art, we can post about it in the Discord. Most people said they just want to be able to post and not necessarily be on voice chat or anything like that, which is great. I am going to join this sprint with same words that I joined with. And I am working on my Spooktober prompts. How are you doing? And have you been working on Spooktober at all, Crash Rider? I am gonna see if I can find, what was I about to do? Oh no, I don't like when my screens do that. Okay. I want to be the non-ADHD person today getting things done. Well, much success to you with the things you need to be getting done. But I do understand sometimes it can be very challenging, especially with certain, conditions and things like that. So I do hope that you are able to focus somewhat, at least, and get things done. Much success to you. No, preparing for the next 2 months. Yes. So the next 2 months are going to be hectic. I believe that you had talked about some plans that you were doing. And it's been a while since we had those little lessons. But you were telling me that your whole year was booked out and everything. So much success to you with those trips and all that stuff you have. Mama Buckle is here. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I am okay, I guess. I'm just trying to figure stuff out, We are doing writing sprints, so there's currently 12 minutes and 5 seconds left. It's not really writing sprint necessarily, but, productivity sprint. Whatever you would like to do during this time. Let's see. Oh yes, I know what I was going to do. Hello, busy, says Mama Buckle. Yes, how is your, contest going? Is it still in voting stages, or has a winner been chosen, and have you begun work on that one? Oopsies. Okay, hold on. And perhaps the busyness is due to something else entirely, or that in addition to other things. I know it can be very, very busy. All the things. Crash Rider says, yeah, forgot about the lessons. I'm just about to start a seasonal retail job, so I will go back to class when I get that schedule. Yeah, no worries at all. Like I said, don't worry about those lessons. It's fine whenever you are ready and able to do it. It's totally fine. No rush at all. I've been busy myself, so it's a lot. I understand. Mama Buckle says, we have a winner from August we're ramping up for, but I'm dropping the next challenge in the coming week. Ooh. All right. Well, congratulations on getting that August winner all set, and much success to you with the next contest. If you guys don't know about Mama Buckle, please do check out Mama Buckle. Feel free to put any links in the chat, Mama Buckle. There's lots of like story contests, and Mama Buckle will turn a story who wins into an actual short film, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so do check out Mama Buckle and see. Did we figure out how many I have left? If we did, I forgot. Yeah, me too. I will look it up, but it's fine. Don't worry about it at the moment. Do prepare for your upcoming busyness. I know that the next 2 months are the busiest out of the year for a lot of people. It's so surprising that it's almost November already for some reason. To me, it feels like the whole year just zoomed by, and now it's like holiday season already, and I'm like, what? And it keeps becoming so dark outside, and then the sun comes out instantly. I don't know. Mama Buckle says, other than that, in the editing grind for the most recent one we shot, uploading a progress rough cut to YouTube if you want to see. Ooh. Feel free to share. But yeah, once the master production at the end is pretty cool as well. But yeah, it's good to see the behind the scenes process too. But yeah, if you want to share your Patreon and stuff like that, feel free to put links in the chat. Mama Buckle is doing all these things, and I will say that it can be a lot. I know it can. So if you feel that Mama Buckle's projects are pretty cool and you want to check out Mama Buckle and support, please do check out any links that Mama Buckle puts in the chat. I am currently trying to see if I can do something. I'm trying to post about my stream because I always forget to do that. Let's see. Download this, which I didn't do. Do-do-do. Okay, where are we doing? Tag. You know, I'm gonna tag. I'm gonna tag this handsome boy. And we are going to also post on his page. Alrighty. It is about to post. So it has posted, I believe. And I did not post on Blue Sky or anything, which I need to do because I need to post on Blue Sky more. I hardly ever do. Are you guys on Blue Sky? Let me know if anybody in the chat is on Blue Sky. And if you don't know what Blue Sky is, it's basically, it was trying to be, I think, a replacement for Twitter. Crashrider says, sorry, Reddy, my phone cuts out your sound for text dings. What did you say to my question? What question? Was it the, did you figure out about what classes you were owed? Because yes, like I said, don't worry about that. I forgot as well. So feel free to just worry about that one when it comes up again. Because I know that the holiday season is crazy right now. It is surprisingly about to be New Year, which is really weird. So yeah, don't even worry about it. It's fine. And we will figure out when we figure out. Alright, let's see. What other platform am I supposed to be posting on? Do. And I know I put link in bio or something. But I know that some of these platforms don't mind me posting links. Some platforms do mind posting links, some don't. So I usually put link in bio emojis for the platforms that don't allow posting links. My buckle has put the link in the chat. Check it out. First 2 minutes of the roughest cut. Yes, thank you so much for sharing. Let me see. I don't know where else to post. I feel like usually I post I don't even usually go on social media. Let's see. I have to do a checklist of all the stuff. So I know when I post on Instagram, it posts to Facebook automatically. Alright, I think that's fine. That's enough places that I posted, I think. Alright, so you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Let's see. So I don't know if this thing you put in the chat, if it has any copyright music and stuff like that. So I won't watch it while on stream. I will watch it later. Thank you so much for sharing. I will check it out. Everybody, if you were in the chat, you can check it out right now. As for those of you who are writing and typing, we have 1 minute and 52 seconds left in this sprint. So I better try to write something because I did not do anything. No copyright issues? Okay, great. Time's up. How do you guys do that sprint? Let me know. I need to check my word count. 1177. And that was only 29 new words. Alright, I'm gonna join the same. Alright, I believe the ads, are the ads over? If the ads are over and we're in our break, and he said it's about a 2-minute clip, I guess I can show it. Let's pause this music. Let's see. Oopsies. Why are there 2 timers? Okay. Oops, sorry.
I started it. You get it from the beginning?
I think so.
From like her jumping to the bush?
Yeah.
Okay, run.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. That was quite intriguing. And if you want to watch the rest of that and figure out more stuff that Mama Buckle's doing, please do check out Mama Buckle. Mama Buckle's also a streamer, if you couldn't tell from that clip, which was clearly from Mama Buckle's stream, I'm sure. But yeah, that was quite intriguing. I'm gonna actually shout. So do check out Mama Buckle. Follow Mama Buckle. It's an amazing stream, and there are some great cinematic skills going on there. I am very curious to see what happens in that movie. That was very edge of your seat captivating. And that was just a rough cut. Alright guys, we have 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the resting clock. And we're gonna get back into the working. Pistols says LOL. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm so focused on the resting clock versus resting. That's interesting. No, I don't know if you just jumped in, but welcome to the stream. We just watched a very cinematic video from Mama Buckle. So I was like thinking about that, and then also I was checking something in my other window. I'm not just staring at the clock. That would be hilarious. But speaking of the clock, Clock Rocket is in the chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are in our next sprint, 15 minutes on the clock. Alrighty. How are you guys who have just joined? Welcome in, and what are you guys working on today? Clockrocket says, I am working on the Nightwing recruitment video and the Chopterin Little Romantic Coffee Creamer testing word crawl. I do not think I pronounced that correctly. I feel like somebody told me it was Chioptera or something, and then I don't remember if the thing that they told me was the right thing and the thing that I'm saying is the thing that I thought it was, but it's not. I don't know. Anyways, that sounds very entertaining and very interesting. Nightwing recruitment video. I see. Also, a coffee creamer testing word crawl is funny. I would love to see how that works. We're going to run it as an event during Challenge Week. You are welcome to participate. Nice. Well, I wonder if I will be able to participate, but sounds fun nevertheless. If you guys don't know about Game of Tomes, please do check out Game of Tomes. I believe the Tome Knight should be activated. Yes. Game of Tomes is a Twitch game for writers. It runs 3 times a year, the Tourney of Tales in April and July, and the Big Word War in November, which is coming up. Check it out at gameoftomes.org. I'm really excited to finally be able to catch one of your streams again. I really enjoy them, but I always seem to see the notification an hour or two after you've gone offline. Aw, man. Ugh, I don't know why there's this gnat in here. Anyways, that's disappointing, but I'm glad you were able to catch a stream as well. Good to see you here. I see you hanging around in like Sable streams and stuff like that. And I'm not able to catch people's streams as much as I should. Do you personally stream? I feel like you do. And I don't think I caught your streams very often. If so. If ever. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm glad you were able to catch one. I do, usually during a Game of Thrones months, but often late at night. This November, I am planning Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Nice. I will try to check that out then. It is during the week, and it is at that time. I should probably be able to catch a streamer too. Are you like one of those lobby streams, or do you... Because I think I caught some people's lobby streams before and then I didn't remember who it was. I was like, oh, that's who you are. So I'm not sure. But hopefully I can catch some of your streams. Oops, sorry. I do 15-minute sprints with 10-minute chat breaks. Nice. Okay, I'm trying to do this Spooktober, and I'm like, some of these words is not gonna help. It's really not gonna help with how I chose to do the Spooktober this time. So I'm like, I need to get better at using the idea of the word without necessarily using the word, because I don't want to use the word. But I'm making myself feel like I'm forced to use the word, even though I'm not actually forced to use the word, if that makes sense. But yes, I am currently working on Spooktober prompts, also some Inktober prompts, and some Art Fright prompts, which are from Art Fight. Are you guys working on any of these prompts? If you are, great. If not, it's fine. Coffee creamer sounds interesting too. So, the funny thing about that, I guess, to me is I don't use coffee creamer because I don't usually drink coffee. So coffee creamer testing just makes it like, it's like this is like a wine tasting kind of thing? Or are we testing to see if the coffee creamer works properly in the coffee? So either way, it's very interesting. And it being a word crawl is fun. You guys are about to be in an ad! Exclamation point ads to let me know if you're in an ad! Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. And you guys have 4:54 left on the sprinting clock. I'm about to go through this because I want these to sound natural. And I need to... It can go in any hot beverage, but if they work, they will give you buffs or have little romantic effect. For example, the one inspired by House Mollusca will allow you to breathe water for a short period. Ooh, nice. So I shouldn't have passed over the fact that it was Little Romantic coffee creamer testing. So it's just basically magical coffee creamer. Now, that means that if I fail the word crawl, then something bad will probably happen instead of something good. So that sounds cool. Not necessarily. Mostly if you don't meet your goal for the sprint associated with a particular test, it just doesn't have enough charge to work. Ah, I get it. Okay, got it. I was imagining, like, failure might result in bad effect, not no effect. Okay, at least it's just like, it just doesn't work. Which is still fun. Alright, so's up. How did you guys do that sprint? 13, 14. Alright, I did 137 new words that time. Alright, we got 4 minutes until our next sprint. I am going to mute so I can eat some of my food before the next sprint. Alright, I'm back. Just in time. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there, and I'm still gonna mute and eat. Alright, I'm back from the lurking. I have eaten my food, and I had that food before I went live, but I wanted to be on time, and since I didn't finish eating before I went live, then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go live anyway. You guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. And we've got 6:36 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Thank you so much, Ejishan. Thank you for the lurk. God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. Much love. Time's up. How did you guys do? I didn't even join. Alright, so after eating, I ended up doing just 78 words, which is fine. I got some ideas down, so that's good. And we're gonna start another sprint in a bit. All right. The next sprint will be 15 minutes. $2:28 on the clock for all you resting folks out there. Be sure to stretch, get your hydration, get something to eat, rest your eyes, all that jazz. Well, that was something. Excuse me. Hold on, 6 on the clock for all you resters out there. I believe there's going to be some kind of spooky thing on Twitch. Kind of spooky event. I need to see what it is again. I feel like it's supposed to be where we have to stream in a certain category or something like that to get a badge. And once again, I didn't join the sprint. That's the problem. I keep not joining the sprint. And the sprint begins. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Do you know that also I have activated a sale, I believe. So if you do want to subscribe, let's see, discount promotion, yes. Where to go? Limited time discount. Get 35% off 5 or more gift subs. So if you would like to do that, feel free to gift subs. It's like a September. I feel like basically Twitch allowed people to do their own Septembers anytime. I wanted to do September, but I couldn't, so you know. I mean, I did some, but not really as much as most people. Anyways. Price Rider says, are you ready for the next 2 months? Haha, I don't know what the word ready means, honestly. Are you? Baby cat is here. Oof, 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 oof. This little gnat is being annoying. But hello, 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 baby cat, and welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? And thank you for stopping by. We are currently doing riding sprints. We have 11 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there if you are doing riding and such. If not, no worries. We are still chatting, so feel free to chat. If you just want to hang out and lurk, feel free to lurk. There's a lot of fun stuff. I don't know if you... I feel like you did make my stream before, but I usually see you around in other people's streams. Like, I'm watching you people and stuff. I'm good. I just got home from parent-teacher conferences for my son. Having some lunch now. Yum! What is the lunch you're having? Lunch sounds pretty good. I hope the teacher conference went well. Rider says, I prepared for it, but sure, I am psychologically ready. You are? Okay, well, I'm glad you are psychologically ready. Much success to you with the next 2 months. Wavy Cat says, made a sandwich and having some limon fritos and lemonade. Conferences went well. Some more focus is needed from both children, but good overall. Well, I'm glad that they went relatively well. Much success to your children with the remainder of the school year as well. And do enjoy those limon fritos and lemonade and sandwich. Sounds delicious. The funny thing is, I was like, I didn't even eat anything, and I said, you know what? I should eat breakfast before I stream, and then, I just ate something very short and didn't even finish eating before going live, and then I just finished eating in a break. So then now it's lunchtime already, so it's like, okay. Sometimes I'm like, I just ate something. Wait, it's been like 5 hours, 6, 7 hours, 8, 9 hours. Yeah, no, that's not good. I need to do better. Wavy Cat says, thank you. How are you today? I like your hoodie. Oh, thank you. I am just wearing, do you know, this hoodie, is, the funny thing about this hoodie is, I'm glad you like it for one. For another, it is blue camo, which I think is pretty cool. I usually like green camo, but blue camo is pretty cool too. But what happened was, it was at the store. It's called Simply 10. I don't know if you guys have them where you are, but it's a store where it was trying to be where everything is $10 or less in its clothes, but obviously everything is going up everywhere. Dollar Tree, which did that with the dollar, has gone up. Five Below, which did that with $5, has gone up. So nothing's nothing anymore. But this was years ago, and it was a set, and I couldn't find the pants to it. Somebody bought all the pants to it, so I just have the jacket only. That's the story. Boring story, I know. Anyways, you guys are about to be in an ad, I believe. Exclamation point ads, let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know if you are back. If you're not in an ad, thank you so much for subscribing or using Twitch Turbo. Or if you have ad blockers, I understand, but it's helpful if you do support the Twitch platform by purchasing Turbo or subscribing to the channel. And do know that you can also subscribe with Prime. So if you do have Prime, you can subscribe to channels for free. Anyways, we got 7:41 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let's see if I have Prime still as an exclamation. Yes, I do. Yes, if you are a Prime subscriber and you haven't used this for any other streamer, you can give streamers free support by just simply existing and subscribing to Amazon Prime. So it is pretty cool to be able to do that. Alrighty, let's see what else I can write here. If you guys are back from the ads, welcome, welcome, welcome back from the ads. We have 444 on the clock for all you sprinters out there.
Woohoo! What fun! Again!
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Colonel, thank you so much for resubscribing for a total of 36 a month streak and 38 months in total. Wait. No, 36 month streak. Not 38. But nevertheless, thank you so much for subscribing for that long. That was quite a long time. 36 months is 3 years. That's amazing. By the way, how are you? Only 36 months, can't read it all today. It's fine. 36, 38. Very close in nature and in form. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. Where are my words? I'm like, I can't even think of what I'm doing. Okay, 1536. Alrighty, I did 144 new words that time. It's time for rest. Gotta stretch, stretch, stretch. All right. So I'm gonna try not to actually type while I am resting. Colonel says, stretch, yes, after sleepless night of scary dolls. That is funny. I don't think it was because of the scary dolls, but last session was very interesting. That was quite an interesting one run by Moo there. But yes, I believe it's supposed to continue next week as well. So we'll see what happens there. The fun thing is I got this. I'm just showing randomness now. I have a Blessing Boat sticker in person now. Which was given to me by Flatcap Dapper Pastor, who also gave me stickers of his own, including his Flatcap sticker and the 8-bit sticker. So that's randomness. Blessing Boat. Yep. The Blessing Boat, as you probably know, is an event that we usually do. I usually don't do it because it's usually on Saturday. I usually work on Saturdays. But, surprising enough, I am not working tomorrow, which is Saturday. Because I thought that I was gonna do an event and then the event got canceled, so I said, never mind. I guess I'll just stream or something. I need to figure something out. So yeah, I'm not doing Blessing Boat because Blessing Boat's not happening this Saturday, no. But I'm supposed to stream tomorrow anyways, for stream, so. But Blessing Boat itself is that raid train where all the streamers stream and raid into each other, and it's a whole day of streaming. So if you want to check it out, do click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. And I see that people are joining the sprint in the server as well. If you would like to join the Discord server and sprint with us, feel free to click that link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. Let's see. Alright, let's see. We got 23 seconds left for the resting. Alright, 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let's go. If you're just now joining us, welcome to the stream. We are in the middle of sprints, but we also have a restore going on. If you do click the link, you can see which redeems are still not restored and restore more redeems by tipping me on Ko-fi. If I properly map out all these today, then tomorrow I might be able to do the art for it. Oh, why did that happen? Oh, I see. Okay. Delete that. Emerald is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm glad you're good. My fam is soon visiting my niece. I'm not going though. So I'm just waiting for them to do what Piam did at the end of her animation. Okay, well, much success to your family, and bon voyage to them visiting your niece. And yeah, much success to you, whatever you plan to do, even if you're not going with them on the trip. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Alright, a person has started the sprint, so we're gonna not do the waiting clock because they have started the sprint to start in 1 minute as opposed to 4, even though I was about to quickly do the 4 minutes. We'll wait 1 moment, and then we're gonna start another sprint for 15 minutes. Gonna be carving my pumpkin and record object gospel again. 5. Alright, well, much success with the carving of your pumpkin and the recording of the episode. I know you began to use actual objects as opposed to drawing them because drawing them can be a lot. Alright, 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is make it so that this can be read in any order and still make sense, but yet there can still be a coherent first and a last. That's what my attempt is, at least. So we'll see what happens. I'm trying to write it in order. I'm still skipping around. I know this needs to be the first one, which I decided. And then there's endings. Una says, what is it you are writing? Hello. Una Contista is here. Welcome to the stream. I am trying to work on Spooktober. So my Spooktober plan this year was to try to do somewhat of a choose your own adventure, kind of like how you do a lot of the times, but only different. It's for a trading card thing, which I believe you guys probably have heard me talk about before, which is and please let me know if I'm too loud or too low, because I don't know, my microphone's weird sometimes. So basically, it is a trading card game site called New Embers, and I wanted to submit a set where it's kind of like a choose your own adventure, but not really. It's where you get to choose random cards, and each card kind of has a continuation of what happened in the story. There are more common cards, and then there are rarer cards that are going to be like the endings. So for now, the most common cards are going to be either the starting card, and the very generic cards. The more rare you get, the more it's gonna still be it can be repetitive, but it's very hard to explain. So it's basically gonna it's like you're kind of creating a story as you draw cards, and I can imagine these cards being in real life as well, but it's also in this trading card game, when you open a pack of cards, you get to read what happens, and of course you might get duplicates, but I don't want the duplicates to seem like duplicates. I just want it to seem like you did that again. Una says it reminds me slightly of Fallen London. How is that? I feel like I've heard of Fallen London before. Was it like a computer game or something? Somebody was talking about it. Yeah, so for now, what the vague thing is that we're doing is I have to make it where this is like a giant mansion or something that the person is in. And as they walk around, they encounter stuff. And it could be like, well, maybe this is the same room I was in before, but maybe it's not. And then the set endings. There's bad endings, but there's going to be some good endings. I feel like there is going to be one actual good ending. The rest is going to be a little bit but then also they on New Embers recently unveiled variant cards, so you can have up to 50 variant cards in a deck. The problem with the variant cards is that they have to be purchased with money, and they cannot be gotten free no matter how many randomized packs you buy with your free credits. You guys are about to be in an ad! Exclamation point ad to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. And it says, like reliving an experience instead of just finding the same card again. Kind of. Yes, Fallen London is an online game, kind of old, I suppose. Yeah. I will have to look into it. I feel like I've recently heard some people talking about they used to play it a long time ago. Yeah, but I guess it's difficult for me to explain how this is going to work until you see it in progress. And I really would love to actually make these real cards. I guess, maybe? I guess it could be a card game, but I feel like it would get boring. Unless I make this... Like, this might be my next Zine Month project, possibly. Then I can make it more challenging and more interesting and have more things going on. But for now, it's gonna be very basic. Anyways, 8:26 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. right. Well, let's see. Alrighty, if you're back from the ads, welcome back. Una says the stories are linear, but at least most of the time you randomly find the next element of one or the other. In my mind, yours wound like the opposite. There's one story, but how the players experience it is random. Yeah. So, okay. The best way for me to describe this is like this. Imagine there is a, okay. Imagine there's a mansion or some kind of weird base that has 30 rooms. Now, it has like 30 rooms and maybe like 20 hallways. This doesn't make sense, but just hear me out here. When you draw a hallway card, it's going to be one of the hallway cards. But it may feel like it's something new because it's not like word for word saying, then you saw a tree was on this side and the painting was on this side, and when you walked straight ahead, you saw 2 doors and one was blue. Like, instead of saying that, the card might say something like, I run down the hallway. And then it's up to you to remember, did I do this before or not? And does it even matter? Because it's very generic. Then some cards might be like, have I been in this room before? So it's kind of just that yes, it is a site. It is a site called New Embers, which I don't even know. Do I have a New Ember command? I don't think I do. I will find my New Ember link. All right, so here we go. Here's my New Ember link. If you don't know about New Ember, please do check it out. If you sign up for free with that link, you will get some currency, some in-game currency to buy packs of cards. Now, I have 2 collection packs already on the game, on the site. I have both last Spooktober's, not last. Was it last? Yes, it was last Spooktober. Last Spooktober was, The Pages Left Behind. And, then, was it the February of someone's birthday celebration? I did Burn to Ash, which was just like a collection of things from someone's childhood. And I put both of those on Time is a Mystery, of course. I put both of those on I put both of those on New Embers. I cannot talk. I see a notification. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna accept this trade. Yay. Okay. I think they countered my trade. Alright. Yeah, they did counter. Never mind. Alright, so what I'm trying to do, what I was supposed to be doing, is showing you guys what New Embers is. Alright, so I'm gonna move these. And this sprint, we have like 2 minutes left on the sprinting clock for anybody who is still sprinting. Alright, so this is New Embers. New Embers is an art trading site where you can collect card packs and trade with others, and you can discover packs, you can collect currency, and you can use that currency to purchase more packs, and then you can also trade the cards that you have for more packs. So there we go. I have right now, let's see, these are the packs that I have. So I kind of just wanted my own packs because I want to see what people have. So the 2 sets that I have here are The Pages Left Behind and Burn to Ash. So if you are not familiar with Burn to Ash is basically a collection of all of these little childhood things that, not necessarily all childhood, but from someone's past that he kind of burned to ash because they're unimportant. So these are little things. So I just put them on this trading card game, and people have been trading them and collecting them and stuff like that. The other one is called The Pages Left Behind, which some of you guys will probably know about, which this was for Spooktober last year. And these were actually drawn by me, and there we go. Time is up. How do you guys do that sprint? These were canonically drawn by a character in my world, but they were drawn by me on an actual paper, torn out of a notebook, and photographed on black. So people were like, how did you get that effect? Like, what is that? I'm like, that's just a photograph. It's a photograph of the paper that I tore out. 1745. Oh, I did know new words. Okay. Okay. I wrote a whole paragraph, quite unexpected in this age. It says, Una. What whole paragraph did you write? Oh, look, I'm only missing one of these cards, and I'm waiting for a trade right now. I have a trade in progress. I mean, an outbound trade to get the grotesque one. All right, let's see. If you guys want to see these arts without without going on New Embers, if you're not interested in trading and all that stuff, let's see. Pages Left Behind. All right, here. And let me find Burn to Ash. Burned to Ash. It's right here. If you guys want to check those things out. Una says, the unexpected is your method to create the random effect of crumbled and damaged paper, by the way. Oh. Yeah, it is quite unexpected, I guess. A lot of people do the digital route, but like, that shows that these are two different packs. This pack is completely like, most of these items here are rendered, 3D rendered. This one I drew, which is like the only one, and I feel really weird that this is the only one that is drawn. I really wanted to render that in 3D, but I don't know why I didn't. I feel like it was because I was sick and it was just too challenging to do, but I feel like I know how to do that now in 3D, and I just, never mind. Too late. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is how my brain just starts like, yeah, exactly. Okay, but yes, this one right here, I feel like maybe I will do it in 3D and then redo it or something. I don't know, but I cannot change my pack that has been submitted, I don't think, because people have already been collecting the cards. So I could just leave it alone, it's fine. Anyways, this is the total opposite of that, because as opposed to being digitally drawn or rendered, these are drawn on physical paper and crumpled and photographed and torn. Like, I tried to like tear it and make it look like it was, you know, I thought it was pretty cool. Like, this one also was actually torn into. Una says, right now I'm not really writing, I'm taking notes, so my paragraph is more like a summary. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's good. Oh, you were telling what you did for the sprint. Great job. Paragraph of a summary? Great. Awesome. Each has its style. Yes, exactly. So, if you want to just see these without collecting the cards, you can go ahead and see them right here. I still feel like I want to change this one. I don't know why. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I have no idea. It's been how many years now? It's almost been 2 years. Yeah, it's almost been 2 years. That was for someone's birthday celebration. Then there's the Pages Left Behind, which is like this, and you can see each of these on there. So yeah, that's that. So the next card game that I wanted to do was making it a little bit more interactive and more like a reason to collect the cards, is because I want to see what happens next in the story. That's basically what I want to happen. I don't know, that drawn item in a digital collection sounds like a rare item. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not even a rare, though. The rarest one is the car. The duck is rarer than that. That's the funny thing. It's just like, I really should have made that more rare, but I didn't. Like I said, I was feeling weird, so it's fine. Anyways, I guess it is good to be rare. Oh yeah, this one was kind of drawn. And I still don't have that one. Hold on. I need to find the actual set on World Anvil, because I want to see how it looks. Alright, let's see. The matches. Well, it's kind of drawn, but it's also kind of rendered. Like, I guess it's fine. Some of them, it's really a mixed medium, really. I'm just nitpicking. I'm being very weird, okay? Because, like, this clearly is drawn, but it's still, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know why I'm just feeling weird about this one. I feel like this is not good enough. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's move on. So, what I was trying to say is for the let's see. Can I type? Yes, let's see. It's nice to try new skills. That makes sense. It's a puzzle with an extra challenge. It's a rendered image of a drawing. Yeah, exactly. So this is what I'm trying to do. Okay. So each of these cards is going to be a room, a hypothetical room or hallway in the game. When you get this card, like, what is this? I have 4 of these same cards. I have 4 of these same cards. So it's like, okay. You guys are about to be in that! Exclamation point ads, let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. And I'm very confused at some of these. Oh. Is it because the rarer ones have something behind it? Yes. So I was like, what's happening? Why is that happening? Okay. It's because it's rare. And I don't have that one. This one is not rare. Alright, let's see what happens with the super rare. Okay. I don't have an ultra rare yet. Oh no, you lost your typing superpower, says Una. Colonel says, how many of the bomb cards? Yes, I have only 1 bomb card. It is rare. Yeah, I only have 1 of those. 4 of these. 2 ducks. Yeah, and Colonel, you know, I'm sure you know, Colonel, the duck was made for tillers. So basically, I was like, you know what? It was happening during Duckuary as well. And it was February, which is someone's birth month. So I said, I might as well just make one of these burn to ash things a duck for tillers. And I didn't know which one. I was like, okay, let's just do a dog toy. Una says, I'd be worried. I've just been in a chat about how that OP skill is being removed as a sign that characters are realm traveling. That's funny. But yeah, like what I said was when usually what I would usually do. Killers loves ducks, gnomes, and elfish boots and rabbits. Yes, of course. But yeah, so basically, you're saying that I realm traveled because I lost the superpower of typing fast. Oopsie doopsies. Alright, so let's see. What was I just gonna say? Okay, so each of these cards is going to be a room or a hallway or some kind of occurrence happening in this story. And I want it to be where when you go and collect a card and open packs, look, if you open a pack, I can't open any new packs today. But what I can do is I can open with kindling, and I have a lot of kindling. Look how much I have. Is that 8? Is that 888? Yes, that's 8,800. 888. Sorry, why am I saying that? 888,000. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I have 888,000 kindling. So I might as well use some to buy, right? So this is how it works. When you open cards with kindling, you get oh, well, it costs 10k. That's fine. Expansion packs or fortune packs. All right, I'll just do one expansion pack so you can understand how it works, okay? So I'm gonna open one now. So when I flip the cards, it's gonna tell me what card I got. Look, I already have the helicopter. I already have the cassette tape. Too late. All right, let's open. All right, cassette tape, backpack, and this one. All right, so see, I'm not getting anything new. I'm wasting all my kindling and not getting anything new. But if you can see how that works, okay? So imagine instead of it just being random objects, every time you get a new card, it tells what the character did. Okay, does that make sense? So I want it to be where, yes, you can look at this and see you have 5 helicopters, but the card can say something like, I jumped in the helicopter and flew to the next place. And it doesn't really tell where you started, and it doesn't really tell where you ended up. You just know that the character jumped on the helicopter at this moment and flew somewhere. Then the next card picks up where that left off, whatever the next card is. If the next card is a robot, it'll say, suddenly a robot jumped out and attacked me. And then it would be like the next card might say that obviously this means that the character got away from the robot or successfully fought the robot, but it's trying to be open-ended, if that makes sense. My goal is to make it where each card can continue from any card drawn at any time, and the rarest cards are going to be endings because they're going to be very hard to get. And are they numbered, or is it up to each person what order to take them? So this is the thing. If you saw what I just did in opening the packs, I'm showing you that when you open packs, okay, you will get assigned random cards. You're not going to start with all the cards. All these are going to be like, you see how this is? Where they're gone? They're gone because we don't have them. So when you first start the pack, you're not going to have any cards. When you open a pack, it's going to tell you things that happen to the character. And your goal is to try to collect all of the things that happen to the character. But I want it to be where no matter where in the story you are, it will make sense. There is canonically, technically, an order that it's going in from beginning to end, but you might collect them in a different order. And like, if you get this one first, it should be okay, even though it's going to be an ending. But it's ultra rare, so I want it to be where it's very challenging to get to that. You might have to trade for it. But in the end, you're going to have a whole complete story that can be read from beginning to end and make sense. But if you, like, say for instance, you get this duck card and it says, the duck says, thank you for rescuing my daughter out of the evil netherworld or something. You would be like, what? I didn't rescue any daughter. What are you talking about? And that will kind of make it feel bad, because it'll be like, I'm missing something and I didn't see the part where I rescued this duck's daughter. I don't want any card to be like that, if that makes sense. I want every card to be able to be part of the story before you have all the cards. And I don't want anything to be a spoiler. If it is a spoiler, like at the end you died, the end, then that's just the end. If you get an ending that fast, that's just how you did it. but I don't want it to be something where it's like, well, I want to see what happened at that part because I don't know what happened. Like, I want everything to be able to be continued from everything else. Yeah, it's very weird. But like I said, I feel like it would be better to explain if you could see it. But I think you're understanding it. Colonel says, or bit by Count Duckula, yes. So an ending could be, suddenly, Count Duckula appears and bites me. I die. The end. And then you're like, oh man, really? I only walked down one hallway. And it's like, well, let's see what other things happen in the story. Because, yeah, I guess I just came up with this weird idea because I'm like, okay, with cards, they have rarity values, they have randomness in them. And it's less of just, like, this is why I'm saying, if I were to sell these as physical cards, I would have to sell them in randomized packs or it won't make sense. If I just sell them in a pack of, you can just read all these all you want, it's okay, but that's kind of like defeating the purpose of the thing. Like the purpose and novelty of it, the excitement of it is supposed to be like, I want to see a new thing that happens to me. Like when people go to the store and they try to open a pack of Pokemon cards and they're like, I already have this one. Here, it can be okay, but in your collective story, you're going to be like, I know I already have this one, but technically, it's just the character doing this thing again on the way to whatever. So yeah, it's weird, but that's my plan. I am trying to do it. It's challenging because, for one, I started Spooktober very late. I mean, kind of not, technically. Technically, I've had a lot of this for a long time. I've just not been able to work on it diligently because of all the stuff going on. But yeah, I started being serious about it, I guess, late. But I have been talking about this in my creator updates, my writer's life updates and stuff like that for a while, which it's funny because I think the last update I did was in September, and it talked about it. But it didn't go into full detail, but it did talk about it, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try to do this. And then I just did another update in October, which is about to be gone now. It's about to be November. So a lot is going on. I'm trying to figure out stuff, but we'll see what happens. All right, so yeah, we did some typing, we did some sprinting. I don't know if we are going to I was thinking maybe we can keep streaming, or we can chill out, and maybe I might go live again today or just tomorrow. I know I'm supposed to go live again tomorrow for sure at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, which will be in about 30 minutes from now, tomorrow. And that will be after World Anvil's stream, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can finish these little preparations I'm doing, and then I might do an art stream tomorrow. I don't know, I might make it another typing sprint stream, but I really wanted to do art streams. If I can make sure that I have a set thing to actually make so that I can do the cards, because I really want to make the cards. I'm imagining how the cards are going to look, and I'm just like, I don't know. I am still, yeah, thinking about a lot, but we'll see what happens. But alright, let's see. Who should we maybe raid? All right. Well, I see. Let's see. We were just talking about. Oh, I see. There's a person here. We're just talking about Mama Buckle. Mama Buckle is streaming currently, working on some edits for the movie, I believe. So we can go ahead and raid Mama Buckle. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and eyes away. Always, I do appreciate you all stopping by, and I do hope that you do stop by again around this time tomorrow, which I said I usually do not stream on Saturdays, but I'm going to because something got canceled. So, yeah, we'll figure out what happens. Much love to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and much success with all the stuff you guys are working on. If you want to show Mama Buckle that, where to go sends love, please do copy the raid chant that Handsome has put into the chat. Alrighty, and thank you guys so much. Bye.